Hi. It's been a while. um, I haven't posted a June TBR, but I do have one. I've just not told you guys what it is. So I'm gonna do a day of reading today because I'm really in the mood for reading, and I thought I'd take you guys with me. So yeah, the June TBR, like I could tell you what it is, but I feel like that'll just spoil the day of reading because no, I'm saying that like I'm gonna read more than one book in a day. And maybe I will tell you the June TBR. Maybe at the end of the day. Just because I've nearly finished a book, so then I'm going to pick one. So I'll probably let you know the June TBR when I pick my next one. Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, yeah. It's been a little while. But I don't really have an excuse. It's just been a while. I haven't filmed. I have been reading though. I finished what's it called? Phantasma last night, which is like people call it like the adult Caraval. I haven't read Caraval. I gave it 3 stars. I was kind of a little underwhelmed from what people had said. I just felt like it, I don't know, like it was a really good concept. I just didn't overly enjoy the way it was executed, but I'll be writing a review for it, and if you want more of my thoughts on that, you can check out my Goodreads. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be going into the second one straight away because, like, I probably will read it just to see, because sometimes the second book's better, and if I gave the first one 3 stars, the second one could be a 4-star read, which is always, 4 stars are always worth a read. But because the first one was 3, I'm not really, like, over in the need to rush for it, if that makes sense. And also I have an arc of Wicked Sea and Sky, the new Jenna Collette book. It's like a spin-off series of the Everdark Everdeadly series, and I'm so excited. And I have an arc for it, so I need to read that. And I just can't believe I have the arc for it. It's like, if this is the first of my videos you're watching, then it's just a series I absolutely loved. If you've seen other videos, you might have heard me talk about it. It's just incredible. I love it. And now we have the spin-off series. This first book is focusing on Gavin, who is a side character in one of the books in the Everdark Everdeadly series. I'm just so excited for it. And yeah, that's on my Kindle. I have an e-arc of it. If you haven't read the Everdark Everdeadly series, you should. So I need to start that, and I'm super, super excited. I don't need to start. I started it last night after I finished Phantasma. So far it's good. So far I love it already. But I need to carry that on. But I'm not going to go that straight away because I've been reading my Kindle a lot, and I need to get on with my physical book I'm reading, which is Glitter Boy by Eden Eagleton. This was sent to me last year, I think, and I never got around to it. But I'm reading it now. So thank you to the person that sent me this. I can't remember who they were. They were like, they work for like independently publishing or something. I don't even know. They independently market books or some, I don't know. I'll put it in here. But thank you to them for sending me this because I am enjoying it and having a good time. So this is James. You follow James. He is a young boy. He gets bullied by this guy called Paul in his class, who uses gay as a slur word, and makes out to be like a bad thing. So James like questions himself, and he's like, am I don't want to be gay, like, and it basically makes him think it's like a bad thing. And then he starts to question himself. He's coming to terms with who he is. He starts to realize that he is, and it shouldn't be a bad thing. And then you have like his dad, who is homophobic. Like, he doesn't like a certain friend that James has because of the way they are together. He like senses something between them. I've not gotten to a point where they're like coming together or anything yet, but yeah. And also his teacher is getting married. His teacher's gay and getting married to a guy, obviously, because he's gay. And the class has been invited to the wedding to do like a little performance, which is so exciting for James, but his dad is like very not happy about it. So we're gonna see what happens there. And James is wonderful, love James. The writing is like really good. Like I'm about halfway. I would absolutely recommend this. I mean, I'm enjoying it as an adult, but it's definitely a really good book for younger people. Like you can tell, like as a child I would have fully loved this. The writing is so fitting with its audience, if that makes sense. But like still I'm enjoying it now as an adult. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. And then after I finish this, I have a few that I picked out for my June physical TBR that I need to pick from, and I don't know what I'm going to be reading next. So once I finish this, I'll see what I feel. Actually, I think I do know. I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. So hopefully I finish this. It's not like it's tiny writing. It's quite small, so it should not take too long. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna sit inside and read for a bit because my eczema is flaring up on my face really bad. So I'm gonna try and avoid the sun for a little bit, even though I love being outside. So I need to sit inside for a bit. What was that? I just remembered I need to get a chicken out the freezer for my dog's dinner. I just got to a part where James has asked his dad to sign the permission slip for him to be able to go to his teacher's wedding and sing there with the rest of the choir, and his dad basically played it off as it's weird for teachers to invite their students to weddings. I'm hoping it's gonna like end where his dad gets a turnaround and just is like, yeah, I was being dumb, and that James gets to go to the wedding because he's really excited about it and he loves the teacher. And yeah, I feel like that's how it will play out. Why is my hand so shaky? Yeah, but that's where I'm at. Is James basically just got told by his dad that he can't go, and they both went their separate ways. James has gone to his bedroom. His dad is up all night with the light on, basically, is what James has said, because he could see the light coming from under the door all night. That's where I'm at. Okay. Braving the sun because I want to go outside. We should be fine. Hopefully. Either way, I live with it. There, James is thinking back to a time when there was this kid called Billy who would like bully all the kids in the class, and one time Harriet had enough of it, so she put her hand in a bag so she could go pick some stinging nails up. She picked them up and she whacked him around the face with a bouquet of stinging nails at the age of 5. How did she even think of that? Brilliant though. Not that I condone violence, but brilliant. I love grapes. I'm gonna have my lunch. I'm gonna read at the same time. I'm gonna attempt to read at the same time. This is when I should switch to my Kindle. I generally love this book. We have reached the part where the title is spoken in the book. So, spoiler, wait, should I include that? So it's in a poem he wrote for someone, and it says in speech marks, "My gorgeous glitter boy." So it's like the person used to call him glitter boy. And that's why it's called glitter boy. James has asked his dad for Joel to come over, and his dad has said, of course. I feel like we're at a changing point. So his dad is now angry on James' behalf because James has come clean about what's been going on at school with Paul, the guy that's been bullying James. That's where I'm at. And for a minute, because my outfit, the rest of my outfit for Tate McRae just got delivered, so I need to try it all on because it is literally less than a week away and I still need to decorate the back of my outfit. But and I'm gonna do that. But I just want to say, like, I'm at a bit basically where James and his dad have been getting along well, but now James has just asked for his dad to sign the permission slip for him to sing at his teacher's wedding. Exciting, but his dad is like, I thought we talked about this, and he's like, he made an excuse and he was like, I teacher's private life should be private, that's all. And then he was like, James basically was like, why is it not okay for me to go? Why can't I go? It's like, I really want to go. And then his dad finally admitted, he said, I'm not thrilled as it is that Mr. Hamilton is your teacher. Don't you think this whole gay thing has got you in enough trouble as it is? Because his dad basically, when he was sticking up for James earlier, it's because he found out about the bullying of the other boy. I think I told you about that. And the boy who would like always make comments and use gay as a bad word against James, and that's why he says, like, haven't we had enough of this gay stuff, is what he calls it. So we're back to the dad being homophobic. But yeah, that's where I'm at. But hopefully it's gonna end, because like I'm nearly finished, so hopefully it's gonna end where James gets to go to the wedding. Okay, I tried my Tate outfit on. Basically, I had a top to go with this skirt. The skirt is really comfy, love the skirt. And it was only like £2. Everything I got in Vinted, other than my tights and my shoes, which I already had. And the top that I did get, it's nice, but I didn't really like how it went with the skirt. So then I ordered a different top and it just came, which is why I was just trying on while I was doing the whole outfit try on. And I love it. It all goes really well. The last thing I need to do is decorate my jacket. I'm gonna put like T and 8 on it. Yeah, and I love how it goes, so I'm really happy with it. Anyway, back to the reading. This is my glitter for my decorating my thing, which I'll do later because I'm still waiting on a part to decorate the jacket. Anyway, glitter boy, we're nearly there. I was up to the part where James is asking his dad for permission. So yeah, let's just carry on reading. Reading break to Hoover. Makes a very good point. So I come in to check something and I thought I'd just discuss like where I'm at. If you remember earlier, I said about how James's dad went over to Paul's dad. Did I say that? I don't know. But he was basically defending James against what Paul had been saying. And we thought, okay, that's great. A step in the right direction, but... a step in the right direction. But we've now reached a bit where it's like come to the realization that James's dad only defended him in that moment because he felt like James' reputation was ruined if people thought he was gay. So he actually didn't do it for the right reasons. Finished, and it finishes with a little like fun quizzes thing. Generally had such a good time with this. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Like, I can't fault it, to be honest. It was like written so perfectly for the audience it had in mind, but like I still fully enjoyed it as an adult as well, and it was just really good. Like, everything flowed really well, and I would highly recommend it for just like a nice little middle grade read when you want one. And if you have children, I'd recommend this to those. Anyway, I need to pick my next book. Look at this book I got for £1 from a secondhand bookshop. It's all about different sharks, and I love sharks. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I can't not get that. So I got that. I did get a couple others as well. I got the new David Attenborough book, Ocean, which I had planned anyway, and then I got that one, and I got Somewhere Attenbury, all 3 books for £1 each. So that was a bargain. And then I finally got The Princess Bride by William Golding, which is exciting. And then I did also get, where is it? This, All That's Left in the World. I don't actually fully know what this is about. I just knew that I recognised the cover and it was only £1, and I was like, yeah, okay, because I had 4, and I just wanted to make it up to a £5 so I could just give a £5 note. And I went with this one. I know it's like a YA dystopian, which I love, so yeah. Anyway, we need to go over my TBR and pick what I'm reading next. I think I know, but I'm like not 100%, so we'll see. So these ones are what I'm picking from, and I really want to read this, but this is the one that I'm thinking of going with, because one of my friends on TikTok recommends this and says it's like really good, and it's like quite short as well, so that could be good to read. I don't fully remember what it's about. There you go. Yeah, it's like to do with the ocean. I remember that's why I picked it up as well, because it literally says sea in the title, and it just sounded really interesting. And then recently one of my friends on TikTok put it in a June recommendation video, so it's kind of made me gravitate towards it for right now. But I'm also feeling like maybe one of these. No, you know what, like I think I am gonna go with this because it sounds really interesting. So this is what I'm going with. So I forgot to mention that this is a horror, and I've been really feeling a horror as well, so that's kind of why I want to go to it as well. Here we go, exciting. Okay, so we're following the point of views of Miri and Leah. Leah went down into the ocean in a submarine and they lost contact with those above the surface, but they did manage to get out, and now we're following how like she's changed since coming back, and Miri is discussing like what's changed about her, and Leah's chapter was just about the submarine and when it went down. But yeah, that's what we're at the moment. Also, to mention the things that have changed with Leah is she's like bleeding from her mouth constantly, waking up with nosebleeds, and she doesn't eat, and it's all a bit worrying for Miri, her wife. It's getting a bit cold now, so I'm gonna probably get a jacket. I was gonna maybe sit inside, but I'm still enjoying sitting outside, so I might just get a jacket. Yeah, the sun is still out, but my back garden gets covered towards later in the day, so I don't get sun anymore today. It got way too cold outside, but then literally that's my back garden. If you look outside the front, I mean you can see it on my face, the sun is still out and it's still really warm and hot, but we just don't get any sun in the back garden this time. So I've come in because it's too cold. I don't like the cold. I got a little bit through this, like just over 50 pages, yeah. And it's really interesting so far. It's written really beautifully. I feel like it's going to be really good. Yeah. So far we are, like I said, we're following the two wives, both point of views. One got lost in the ocean in a submarine that went down, and then we're basically, can you hear the music? My sister's just pulled in. We're following the perspective of both Leah, the one who went missing in the submarine, and like her coming back, and like she basically keeps putting everything that's strange off and just saying it'll go soon, it'll be fine. And then you have Miri, who you're following her perspective of. There's all this weird stuff happening since her wife come back. She doesn't know if she likes it. She's sleeping in the spare room. She just kind of wants to be left alone, and she's like, she misses her wife from before. It's actually like there's a bit where it said that. How did it say it? It said, this is in the perspective of Miri. I find that if I squint at the television hard enough, it's easier to think about things other than how much I miss my wife. So like it's gonna be a horror, but it's gonna be sad. Very strange things happening, but just sad, haunting in that kind of way. and also the writing is just, I really love the writing, so far it's good. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. I might just have a break though, because I need to watch some of you, and I want to make a waffle, a dessert style waffle, maybe with some Nutella, because I had my dinner, so I want to have my dessert, like a little sweet treat for after. And I might watch some You, because I do need to get through that, because the We Were Liars TV show just come out, so I need to finish You so I can watch that. Let it be known, it's about an hour later and I haven't even made my waffles yet or watched You. I got distracted. I was making a Instagram post and a TikTok post for my the book I'm currently reading, Wicked Sea and Sky. I received these like templates to share, because I'm like on the ARC team, so I was like making a TikTok post where I'm doing like a little introduction to the main character of the new series, because we meet him in the original series. Yeah, anyway, I was doing that and I was like rereading all the past moments that we've had with the character he was a side character in the Everdark Evidently series, basically. So I was reading all his parts as a side character and then putting them together to create like a little video introducing him as now being the main character in the new series, and I'm so excited for it, and I was just enjoying reading past moments. Anyway, I'm now gonna make a waffle and watch some You, and then I'll probably get back to reading Our Wives Under the Sea, because I'm really enjoying it and I don't want to leave it for too long. But I will need to read some Wicked Sea and Sky actually, so I might read that. I'll see. I'm gonna watch some You anyway. My face looks so shiny because I've got my cream on it. It's a different one to like the one I wear in the day. Anyway, I'm gonna read some of Our Wives Under the Sea, because the Wicked Sea and Sky I'm gonna read in bed because it's on my Kindle, so I can have like the light off and just relax and read that. And I'm gonna read a bit of this now. The writing in this is so beautiful and I'm really excited to get back to it. But yeah, I'm on just over page 50, so let's go. It's actually really hot now I'm inside. Literally every single moment that something is explained, it's explained in such a beautiful poetic way. I just love it. Like the paragraph I just read was just in the narrative from Miri explaining how it's like difficult to explain someone you love to someone else, because everyone sees different people through their own eyes and sees people differently. I'm not explaining it as well, but like the way this author just writes is just chef's kiss. I love it. Okay, so I didn't really do a wrap up last night because it was late, and then I read some of my Kindle in bed anyway, so I thought I'd just do a little wrap up of my reading day from yesterday. We ended up finishing Glitter Boy by Ian Eagleton. I was gonna say Ian Eagleton. I did end up giving this 5 stars in the end. Generally, I really loved it. Such a sweet little cute story, just a boy attending school, trying to find himself and navigating his relationships with those around him, as well as finding out who he is. And it was just like, it was written really well, and yeah, I can't fault it. This is such a good story, especially for a younger audience. It was written superbly with that audience in mind, but I still like absolutely enjoyed it as an adult, and I had a good time, and I would recommend this for both younger people and adults because, like I said, I enjoyed it. So yeah, that was really good. And then we started Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. So far this is really good. I got to page 72, so we're getting through this quite well. We're following two wives, one who's just got back from a deep sea exploration. Her submarine went down, lost all communication with the surface. So you had the other wife, Mary, yes, Mary. I have two character names at the moment that both start with like M, and I keep getting them mixed up. Mary was like worried about her wife not coming back, getting lost, but now the wife is back. Leah. Now Leah is back. She doesn't think like she's actually being herself. She thinks there's something wrong with Leah, which there obviously is, because Leah keeps like waking up with nosebleeds, having blood coming out of her mouth, keeps like sleepwalking in the middle of the night, and is just acting really strange, won't eat anything. So Mary has every reason to be worried, and she's kind of like missing the old Leah. And it's just written really well so far, so yeah, it's gonna be like haunting and sad and weird and creepy, and that's the kind of books that I love. So I'm already calling this now, it's gonna be at least 4, maybe 5 stars, because I'm really loving the writing. This concept is really cool as well. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have Wicked Sea and Sky, which I started a couple nights ago, and then last night I read quite a bit more. I read a couple more chapters. So in this we are following, let me try and get the cover up. Getting the covers up on a Kindle is so annoying because it's saved as the background when the Kindle is off, but because my Kindle turns on every time you open it, that disappears. So yeah, anyway. Wicked Sea and Sky by Jenna Collette. This is a arc. I believe the paperback is out now, but the ebook isn't out until the 23rd. So you've still got time to read the Ever Dark, Ever Deadly series before you get to this one. I'm not 100% whether you need to read that series or not, but this does focus on a side character from that series. And you have like a couple of other characters have come into it. So you're following Marin. I forgot. See, I'm getting her mixed up with Miri from this one. You're following Marin and Gavin, who have gone on a little like adventure quest together. So like the first part, there was this rope bridge. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying to find out, make sure, double check that is the name. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so in Wicked Sea and Sky, you're following Marin and Gavin. They've gone on this like adventure quest together. They're trying to find these two different artifacts. I think they call them runes. So they're on this adventure to find these two different runes. They've split up from the others. I've got to the point where they've all met up, but like I don't want to give spoilers. And basically like it starts off where they're on this like, there's this old crickety rope bridge, and they're like, which one of us is gonna cross first? And they do like this coin flip, and it's really cool. And I love them already, to be honest. I already knew that I loved Gavin from the Shadow of the Dark, which is the 4th book in the Everdark Everdeadly series, where we first meet him. But now we're getting introduced to Marin and finding out like a story between those two, and it's really fun. I'm having a good time. So yeah, it's basically, it's like, I think it's described as like a pirate story. So if you like pirates and adventure and romance, then I recommend it already. I'm not even that far through, but I already recommend it. So yeah, not much I can say about this one, to be honest, because like I'm not far enough through as I am with these ones. Like this one's finished, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that is my little wrap up for my reading day. Got stuck into 3 different books, so I think it was a very good reading day. I had a lot of fun. Really excited to get through some more of this, and especially some more Wicked Sea and Sky. Okay, that is all for me for my reading day. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. I definitely want to like do more day videos of like having a day of reading and taking you guys with me, because generally that was so much fun and it motivated me to read my book, and I had so much fun reading it because it was a 5-star. And then also went on to 2 other books that are going extremely well as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know so I know to do more of them, and comment on the books you're reading at the moment so we can all chat about them, and it's just cool to see what other people are reading. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully see you again soon. Bye.